Hi guys, welcome to my channel. So I finally decided to do a bright eyeshadow look. It's very yellow or golden with like a brown, purple, smoky eye. And yeah, if you want to learn how I got this look, continue watching the video. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye guys. I'm going to start color correcting. I'm taking that orange color from my BH Cosmetics kit in dark. I'm basically going to put this color corrector around my dark spots, so on my mouth, my eyes, just to brighten up my under eyes, and a few spots on my forehead over there. So I'm just going to go in and blend that out as much as I can. And then next I'm going to apply my foundation. Next, I'm going in with my Neutrogena foundation in shade 135. I really like this shade. It matches perfectly with my skin. I'm just going to spill it onto my hand and take my finger and put it on a few spots around my face. And I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics foundation brush and just buff it into my face and try and make it look as seamless as possible. Next, I'm going to mix my LA Girl Pro Concealer in Fawn and my Revlon concealer in dark deep, that's number 6. I'm going to use that as my highlight, so I'm going to place that in my T-zone and underneath my eyes and my chin, and I'm going to blend away using my beauty blender. Next, I'm going to contour, and I'm going to use my LA Girls Pro Concealer in the color Chestnut. I'm going to contour around my nose, the edges of my face, and at the bottom right there by my jaw, and I'm going to use my beauty blender just to blend all that in. When I contour my nose, I prefer to use my finger or like a small eyeshadow brush. I feel like it's more precise, and my beauty blender is a little too big just to get into the corners of my nose. And I like to blend away my nose completely because I don't want to have like harsh brown lines. And I'm going to go back in with that highlighter and use my finger just to highlight my nose a little more. Next, I'm going in with my Sahara Buttercup Setting Powder. I'm going to put this powder basically everywhere that I highlighted. It's going to help set my highlight and also prevent my skin from getting really oily and having my highlight just look really shiny in general. So I'm going to put that around my highlight area. So I put this highlighting powder underneath my jaw where my contour is, just to help clean up the contour and to make it look more sharp. So I don't necessarily highlight underneath there, but if you want to, you can go ahead. Before we started, I used my NYX eyeshadow base. I put that on my eyes just to stop my eyeshadows from creasing. So now I'm going to use my Nubian 2 palette by Juvias. I'm going to be using my BH Cosmetics brush in number 118. And I'm going to tap in that pretty orange color. It's called Morocco. I'm going to dust off the excess and put that in my crease. That's going to be what I use to just brighten up my crease. With another similar brush, I'm going to take the colors Morocco and Madagascar, and I'm going to also apply those in my crease. Brown, which is called Madagascar, is really pretty. It's great for a transitional color. It's also really good when you've made a mistake and you want to buff out like a really bright color. Next, I'm going to take an even smaller tapered brush. This is great for your crease. I'm going to go in with that color Saddle by MAC, and I'm going to apply that into my crease just to give it some definition. And I know it may seem like I'm going in with multiple browns, but trust me, MAC Saddle is actually darker than the previous brown. Next, I'm going to go in with an eye crease brush, and I'm going to use the color Jezebel on that, and I'm going to put that on the outer corner of my crease or my eye just to make it darker, and I guess to add more definition, because we want to kind of make this a smoky eye, like a purple smoky eye. So I'm going to just go in and blend away. So I wasn't too happy with how Jezebel, that color, was working, so I went in with a color that's called Kenya with the same brush, and I'm just going to add it to the same place just to add some more definition and to make it darker. Next, I'm going to go in with my fluffy big blending brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to blend all those colors in together. The key to having your makeup looking really nice and seamless is to blend. It honestly takes me forever, and most of the time I'm just blending away, making sure that everything looks perfect and not like one particular side looks patchy or anything like that. So I'm just going to blend, blend, blend. I'm going to go in with the eye crease brush from e.l.f. and I'm going to take the color Embark from MAC and Kenya from the Juvias palette that I was using, and I'm going to blend those into my crease. I'm basically doing this because I wasn't happy with that color Jezebel from the Juvias palette, and I feel like Embark is a better option just for the look I'm going for right now in particular. So I'm going to put that in the corners of my crease or my eye and just blend away. I'm going to go in with my e.l.f. eye crease brush, and I'm going to use the colors Jezebel and Morocco from the Juvia's Place palette. I'm going to use those colors and I'm going to put them in the inner corner of my eye. I like using Jezebel for this because it is not as dark as Embark by MAC. I'm going to go back in with the same brush and tap on that orange color, which is called Morocco, and add that onto the inner corner of my eyes, just because I don't want this looking too purple or too like a smoked out purple eye. I want it to be bright. Now it's time to make the eyes pop, you guys. So I'm going to take my MAC brush in number 195, and I'm going to use the color Nairobi. To make the color more pigmented, I'm going to spray on my Clarins Fix My Makeup setting spray onto my brush that already has that product. This just helps the color pop when you put it onto your eyelid. So I'm going to pat, I'm not going to brush it on. So don't worry if this color looks a little crazy when you first pat it on. You just need to make sure that it's in the specific place you want it to be, because we're definitely going to blend this out. I know right now you're thinking, oh my god, this is excess, but it's going to all come together. Just trust me, guys. Now it's time to blend again. So I'm going to take that big fluffy brush and just blend everything out, because we don't want to have that yellow just looking like one big patchy spot on your eye. So I just went back in with the same color Nairobi and that MAC brush in number 195, and I just placed it in the same exact spot just to make it a little brighter. And now I'm just going to blend away any harsh lines that I may have. So I dusted off the excess Sasha Buttercup setting powder with my BH Cosmetics brush in number 113. After that, I'm going to highlight with my fan brush and MAC's Cheeky Bronze. And I'm going to put that on my nose, my cheek, and just a little bit on my top lip. Then I'm going to go in with my powder brush and my Maybelline Fit Me powder. Just blend out any harsh lines that I may have from the contouring and highlighting. Next, I'm going to line my lips with Jordana's lip liner in Plush Plum. And fill in my lips with Flomar's DC29 lipstick. I have eyelash extensions, so I'm not going to use any mascara on my top lashes, but I'm going to take this Maybelline mascara in Great Lash and put it on my lower lashes. And finally, I'm going to take my Clarins Fix Makeup Spray and set my makeup to make sure that it stays in place. This is the final look. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, guys.